Chapter 4 Pranayama Notes and Summary Unit 6 Yoga Class 8 Subject Physical Education Book Khel Yatra Introduction Our daily habits like exercise, work, sleep and food affect Pran. Pran is the vital life energy that keeps the body alive and nourishes the mind. The chapter explains that thoughts, feelings and imagination also influence this life force strongly. Pranayama is often called breath control, but it is more than simple breathing exercises. The word yama means control or regulation, so pranayama means regulating the life energy through proper breathing practice. It is best done after asanas as part of a complete yoga routine. The chapter also reminds students of practices learnt earlier, such as sectional breathing, Nadi Shuddhi, Brahmari and Bhastrika. General guidelines for safe practice: always breathe naturally through the nose, sit comfortably with the back straight, start slowly and increase practice gradually. If you feel dizzy or have breathing trouble, inform the teacher. Regular practice brings positive changes. Next, Sūrya Bhedana Pranayama. Surya Bhedana is also called right nostril breathing. In this practice, we inhale through the right nostril and exhale through the left nostril. During practice, the eyes, temples, eyebrows and forehead should remain relaxed. Method: first, sit in Vajrasana or Sukhasana with the spine erect and eyes gently closed. Keep Chin Mudra on both thighs. Make Nasika Mudra with the right hand. Close the left nostril with the ring finger and little finger. Inhale through the right nostril. Close the right nostril with the thumb. Open the left nostril and exhale. Repeat for 5 rounds. After practice, relax and observe the changes. Benefits: strengthens the immune system, improves efficiency of the digestive system, helps relieve asthma, colds, low blood pressure and gastric problems, increases body temperature, helps in weight loss. Limitations: students with heart problems should avoid it. Students with fever should not do it. It should never be practiced after eating. Next, Chandra Bhedana Pranayama. Chandra Bhedana is also called left nostril breathing. In this practice, we inhale through the left nostril and exhale through the right nostril. The face and forehead should remain fully relaxed. Method: sit comfortably and keep the spine straight. Place both hands in Chin Mudra on the thighs. Make Nasika Mudra with the right hand. Close the right nostril with the thumb. Inhale through the left nostril. Close the left nostril with the ring finger and little finger. Open the right nostril and exhale. One inhalation and exhalation makes 1 round. Practice 5 rounds. Then relax and observe the effect. Benefits: cools the body, reduces body heat, reduces laziness, helps relieve stress and agitation. Limitations: it should not be practiced in winter. Students suffering from asthma and heart disease should avoid it. Next, Mudrās. The chapter explains that mudras are gentle but powerful movements often done with the hands. They act like a silent language of the body. Mudras can change the way a person feels, thinks, and experiences the world. They improve focus and awareness. Some mudras involve the whole body and combine asana, pranayama, and visualization. Ancient yoga texts consider mudras very important in yoga practice. Taḍāgī mudra, the pond gesture. In Sanskrit, Taḍāgī means a pond or reservoirs and mudra means a seal or gesture. In this practice, the body forms a shape like a pond in a seated forward bend. It combines body position, breathing and awareness. It should be practiced on an empty stomach, either early in the morning or at least 3 hours after meals. Method: sit in Dandasana with both legs stretched and feet slightly apart. Close the eyes and relax the whole body, especially the abdominal region. Lean forward and hold the big toes with the thumb, index finger and second finger. Keep the head facing forward. Inhale slowly and deeply, expanding the abdominal muscles fully. Exhale slowly and deeply while relaxing the abdomen. Repeat the breathing 5 times. Slowly release the toes and return to Dandasana. Relax in Shithila Dandasana. Benefits: strengthens the diaphragm, tones the pelvic floor muscles, improves appetite, helps cure digestive disorders. Limitations: students with recent surgery or hip or leg injury should avoid it. Students with heart disease and hernia should avoid it. Next, Pratyāhāra. Pratyāhāra is the fifth limb of Ashtanga Yoga. It teaches us to turn attention away from outside distractions and bring it inward. It is like reducing the noise of the outer world so that we can better understand what is happening inside us. It trains the 5 senses sight, hearing, smell, taste, and touch to withdraw from outside objects. The chapter explains its meaning. Prati, away from, ahara, nourishment. So pratyahara means withdrawing the senses from external objects. It is compared to a tortoise pulling its limbs into its shell. By practicing this, students can improve concentration and mental peace. Practice idea: my inner tortoise shell. Sit comfortably with eyes closed. Focus on the breath. Even if there are distractions, gently draw attention inward. Imagine yourself as a tortoise pulling its senses inside its shell. After a minute or two, slowly return attention outward and notice how you feel. Importance: Pratyahara helps in studying, paying attention in class, handling overwhelming feelings, protecting concentration. Next, Dharana, Dhyāna and Samādhi. These are important limbs of Ashtanga Yoga. They help calm the mind, improve focus and bring peace. In these practices, the mind itself becomes the main tool. They teach us how to control thoughts and develop wisdom and inner joy. What is Dharana? Dharana means holding or fixing the mind on one object or area. This object may be a thought, a sound or mantra, an image, the breath, a part of the body. Dharana is not about a tiny point only. It means keeping the mind within a chosen boundary and not letting it wander. It makes the mind more stable and peaceful. Jyoti Trāṭaka as Dharana practice. The chapter introduces Jyoti Trāṭaka, a steady gazing practice using the light or flame of a lamp as the object of concentration. It may help reduce stress and improve eye-related problems. Preparatory exercises are done before the actual practice. Preparatory steps: sit in Sukhasana or Vajrasana. Close the right eye and gaze at the light with the left eye while tilting the head left and right. Close the left eye and gaze at the light with the right eye while tilting the head left and right. Close the right eye and gaze at the light with the left eye while moving the head forward and backward. Close the left eye and gaze at the light with the right eye while moving the head forward and backward. After each step, do simple palming. Practice conditions: use dim light, move the head slowly and gently, do palming after each step, place a lamp or candle in a darkened room with students sitting around it. Next, Dhyāna. Dhyāna means meditation or deep continuous focus. The chapter compares it to a smooth stream of oil flowing without interruption. When the mind stays connected to one thing continuously, that is Dhyāna. Simple way to practice Dhyan: sit comfortably in Sukhasana or Vajrasana. Keep the spine erect and eyes closed. Bring attention to the breath. Observe inhalation and exhalation. If thoughts come, gently bring the mind back to the breath. Continue for a few minutes. Importance: Dhyana helps calm the mind, improve inner peace, build focus, reduce mental disturbance. Next, Samādhi. Samādhi is described as a state of perfect absorption or mastery. The chapter compares it to a master musician who becomes one with the instrument. It is a natural state that comes after long and sincere practice. Krīḍā Yoga. Krīḍā means play, but it is much more than only fun. It supports healthy development and improves both physical and mental well-being. Krīḍā Yoga is joyful activity based on our natural desire to move and explore. It is about active participation, not just watching. It allows students to move freely without fear of being right or wrong. Nāmasmaranam. Nāmasmaranam is an indoor group game that improves memory. How to play? All students sit in a circle. At the whistle, each student names a yogic concept one by one. These may include yama, niyama, names of the sun, asanas, pranayama, or mudrās. Anyone who cannot name a concept or repeats an easier answer is out. A clap or cheer can be given at the end. Next, ha ha ha. This is another group name. It helps students become more aware of themselves and others and also helps develop healthy emotions. It can improve lung capacity. How to play? Students sit in a circle. At the whistle, the first student says ha once. The second says ha ha twice. The third says it 3 times. The fourth 4 times, and so on, but not more than 5 times. The words must be spoken clearly. Students who laugh or miss the number are out. Nurturing emotional well-being during the transition phase. The chapter explains that adolescence, ages 10 to 19, is a time of many changes in body, mind, and emotions, including puberty. During this phase, students need positive ways to handle challenges. This includes understanding culture and values, being mindful of thoughts, staying determined, choosing supportive friends. When students feel emotional ups and downs, they should talk to a trusted elder, teacher, or counselor, not keep feelings bottled up, practice meditation, take part in hobbies and creative activities, connect with nature through walks. These habits help students stay healthy, happy, and make wise choices. Yoga practices for anxiety and anger management. The chapter says anxiety and anger are natural, but if they become frequent or strong, they can disturb well-being. Yoga offers many tools to handle them. A daily routine including loosening exercises, Sūrya Namaskar, asanas, relaxation, Prāṇāyāma, Mudrās, Dhyāna can help students live a calmer and more balanced life. The chapter also clearly says that yoga is helpful, but it is not a replacement for professional help. If anxiety or anger strongly disturbs daily life, students should seek help from a counselor, psychologist, or health expert. Asking for help is normal and important. The chapter refers to the Bhagavad Gita and explains that anger can begin from thoughts. When a person keeps thinking again and again about something they like, attachment grows. Attachment leads to desire, and when desire is not fulfilled, it may turn into anger. Summary. Chapter 4 Pranayama teaches that prana is the vital life force and pranayama is the regulation of this energy through proper breathing. The chapter explains Sūrya Bhedana and Chandra Bhedana Pranayāma along with their methods, benefits, and precautions. It also introduces mudrās, especially Taḍāgī mudra, which combines posture, breathing, and awareness. The chapter then explains Pratyāhāra, the withdrawal of the senses, and the higher yogic stages of Dharana, Dhyāna, and Samādhi, which develop concentration, meditation, and inner peace. It also includes joyful practices under Krīḍā Yoga, such as Nāmasmaranam and ha ha ha. Finally, the chapter discusses emotional well-being during adolescence and explains how yoga can help in managing anxiety and anger, while also reminding students to seek guidance from trusted adults or professionals when needed. So friends, we have completed notes and summary of chapter 4, Pranayama. So friends, with this we have completed notes and summary of all the chapters of this book, Class 8, Subject Physical Education, book Khel Yatra. If you like the video, kindly like, hype the video and share it with your friends. Also subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon to receive new video notifications. We will meet in the next video. Thank you for watching.